To the Stevens family, Mr. and Mrs. Stevens, Tom, Ann, I'm going to be looking down at some notes here as I go along so that I don't miss too many things. First off, I want to say I am truly sorry for the death of your son, Ambassador Chris Stevens, and those who perished with him at Benghazi. The time that this happened in 2012, I was taking care of my father, whose hat I wear in his honor. Dad was a 25-year U.S. Navy veteran. He did 3 tours in Vietnam, starting back in 1965 to 1968. I was raised overseas. I'm actually a legal immigrant, tough to say many times, born in London, and chose to become an American citizen. I also had the honor of serving in my father's footsteps in the U.S. Navy during the Iran hostage crisis. I was a member of a crew on a ship that was sent over to that area we ended up actually being the ship that launched planes to escort the hostage plane clear of Iran the day that Reagan was sworn into office. I have lost both of my parents within the last 5 years. Dad in 2013 to cancer, mother last year to Alzheimer's, dementia, a stroke, and actually elder abuse as well. As a son, I know what it means to lose members of your family now. Yours went too quickly, and yours went at the hands and the responsibility of a woman who's running for President of the United States. I'm actually voting for Donald Trump, and I'm voting for Trump for a number of reasons. My main reason for voting for him is America. I believe in his love for America. Hillary Clinton loves Hillary Clinton. You can see it in her messages. I'm with her. Hillary loves Hillary. When Trump, the billionaire, stands up and looks into the audience's eyes and says, I am doing this for you, he doesn't have to run for president. He doesn't have to take the time out of his day, out of his companies to do this, out of working with money. God, I'd love to have the chance to even just look at that amount of money. He doesn't have to do this. He's doing it for our country. In my heart of hearts, every day that I pray for him to be honest with the country, to be honest with everybody, and to seek the truth about what has happened to our country over the last 8 years. And little by little by little, it's coming out. Even the New York Times came out and said that they were biased towards the other candidate, that they were swerving the opinion of the public. The media is now being put under a thumb to say, hey, wait, we haven't told you the truth. Our government is coming out now and saying, wait, what we told you about the JV team isn't true. But your son and that team at Benghazi, those guys were at the tip of the spear. They're gone from our lives for what appears to be a purely political reason. And if I were you, man, the anger in me for what's happened to me since 2011 until now would pale compared to the anger that I would have towards them with regards to misleading us. I am asking you to take a step back, take a breath, look at the facts. Your son and the men that were there with him that gave their lives, they loved America as much as I know you love America. I'm not telling you to vote for Donald Trump. That's not my right. Our votes are rights. We're granted that by being American citizens. I know it's important to me. I chose to be an American citizen. I chose to forsake my British citizenship and strictly be American. I didn't want to be dual, didn't want to go back and forth. America, that's what I wanted. And 3 years later, I enlisted in the Navy and served. And I'm very happy to be a U.S. Navy veteran, although out of work and on the brink of destruction, but that's beside the point. My point is this: the woman that's running on the Democratic side, it looks like she's going through early stage onset of Alzheimer's and dementia. I hope not, because that strikes too close to home for me. When my mother died, she died very peacefully, thank you God. When my father died, he also died very peacefully. I was lucky enough to speak to him for 40 minutes before he died. I believe that our next president will be Donald Trump, that he will win the election. And I simply believe that in my heart of hearts, because I believe he has been sent on a mission from God to rescue this country. Some people laugh at that. If you really search your heart and look at all the people that he beat, including somebody who was supposed to be entrenched with evangelicals, why did Trump rise above that and win? Something to think about. Anyway, on behalf of myself and many, many people around this country, I am very sorry for the death of your son, Ambassador Chris Stevens. I think if he were alive today, he would be standing next to you and saying, Mom, Hillary is a lying you-know-what, and we really need to do things differently, and we need to change. We need to tear the cover off the corruption and speak the truth to the American people and let our country know that we can truly come back from having America on her knees and start leading from the front instead of the rear, as we have been for the last 8 years. I thank you for your time. If you need to reach out to me, I am online, I am very available, and it would be my greatest honor to speak with you. Thank you. God bless you. God bless your family. And God bless the United States of America.